Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa
barakatuh.
alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, Sheikh, we are going for a very difficult time as a whole ummah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with the issues that's going on in Palestine. One of the things that's been happening with a lot of brothers and sisters, and due to their iman, they are glued to the phone, glued to the the TV, and it's making them worried. And not only it's making them worried, it's putting them in almost in depressive state.
Yeah.
So, what's your advice?
Okay. طيب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. First of all, you will be surprised that when you said that the Ummah is going through a very difficult time, it is a very difficult time, but I think the Ummah is doing better now, much better than before. Yeah? The Ummah every day is doing better than the day before. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Jalla wa Ala. Of course, still, we have a lot to do, but we are doing better. And we need to continue doing that. Yeah? Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Jalla wa Ala, everywhere in the world, almost everywhere in the world. This is one thing. The second thing is, yes, I do agree regarding following the news, what is happening to our brothers and sisters in Palestine. First of all, we need to address a number of things. Number one, following the news. We have two extremes. One extreme says, don't follow the news. Yeah, they say just read Qur'an or maybe study Islam or do something else is better than following the news. But if you don't follow the news, after some time, you will become desensitized. Yeah, and then you will not know what is happening to your brothers and sisters. And we are commanded to know what is happening to our brothers and sisters. والمؤمنون والمؤمنات بعضهم أولياء بعض. Yeah, إنما المؤمنون إخوة. Okay, and the Prophet ﷺ used to ask about what is happening to others. Of course, there is a hadith, من لم يهتم بأمر المسلمين فليس منهم. Some scholars say it's not very strong, but there are general proofs that we need to be worried about what is happening to our brothers and sisters elsewhere, everywhere. So this is one thing. So we need a balance. Yes, we need to hear the news and know what is happening in the world in general and what is happening to our brothers and sisters in particular. But on the other side, we should not go to the other extreme, just flipping it through the news, looking at the news and okay. Now, some people say, what is the balance? The balance is look at the news in a way that will motivate you to do some other good things. Yeah, either by encouraging you or by when you know the news, you will be able to judge, to have a better judgment. And if you are a person people can ask you, then you can guide them, or you can defend the cause of Islam and Muslims in front of مثلا others, Muslims and non-Muslims. So use it in a way that you think that it is what? Useful. Okay. And excessively, which is that it is not useful anymore for you, then stop that. Of course, there is, it is not a fine line. There is a gray area. The person should remember that he will regret any wasted time. And he is going to be asked about his time on the day of resurrection. The Prophet ﷺ said, you will not move forward on the day of resurrection except you will be asked about your life. Yeah, which means your time. Okay, so this is one thing regarding knowing what is happening to our brothers and sisters and following the news. The second point, now, do we need to be disappointed because of what is happening to our brothers and sisters in general and what is happening to Muslims in Palestine? I received, there were so many messages going around, and one of them, or a few of them actually, that the people of Gaza, they said, brothers, sisters, why are you demoralized? Here we are, bombarded every day, and the occupation forces, they are doing carpet bombing, and I saw certain clips of certain areas. You think that this is maybe worse than Ukraine, Yeah.
Yes.
One of them, I thought that maybe this is Grozny when the Russians
SubhanAllah,
destroyed
yeah.
it.
Mm.
Okay, in the 90s.
The 90s.
So, subhanallah, and this happened in one day. And many people, I have some relatives there, and they said that what we are witnessing, yeah, we have not witnessed it ever, yeah, in just 1 or 2 days now. So it is definitely horrible. However, their morality is high and up. And they said, don't worry about us. We have our moral, we are confident, and this is Allah is testing us, and Alhamdulillah, and إن تكونوا تألمون فإنهم يألمون كما تألمون وترجون من الله ما لا يرجون. If we find the pain, our enemies also find the pain. But we wish from Allah what they don't wish, and that what gives us superiority. And also Allah Jalla wa Ala says, وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. So, and see, as they say, freedom has a price. You cannot get your freedom free. Yeah?
Yes.
No free freedom. Yeah? Yeah, no free freedom. Freedom has a very high price. And the Palestinians, they want to get their freedom and have their own self-determination, whatever. So, brothers and sisters, no need to be demoralized, no need to feel down, no need to feel low. Your brothers and sisters, this is their message. They are confident and they believe that they won. Yeah, they believe that they are winning, and the occupation forces they lost their mind. That's why they are carrying massacres and genocide. Okay, and they just kill children, women. They bomb big buildings. Okay, civil buildings. Okay, so this is something. It is very painful. We give them condolences for their losses, and we make dua for them. This is now my third point, is brothers and sisters, let us think of what we can do. Yeah? Let us think of what we can do. Okay, first of all, to be concerned about what is happening to them. Secondly, dua. And still many masajid are not doing qunut. Okay, do qunut, brothers. And there is flexibility in terms of madahib, how to do the qunut. If you can't do qunut, just dua. Remind your congregation to do dua. This is important. And not just only the congregational dua. When the person wakes up at night, wake up at night, brothers and sisters, make dua for your brothers and sisters. The third thing, alhamdulillah, many channels, they started campaignings for raising funds here in the Masjid. Alhamdulillah, we are raising funds for there are legal charities, and they are going to help them. There is one area, Rimal,
yes,
almost all of it was destroyed. They don't have any houses anymore. All of it have been destroyed. And I think there are more than, yesterday or the day before yesterday, more than 80,000 people were displaced. So this is the day before yesterday. Imagine now, I think maybe 500,000. And Gaza is a very poor, very small area. Yeah, they were displaced. So they need financial support. Okay, let alone that you expect so many widows, so many orphans, so many people with disabilities. Yeah, people with disabilities. Also, of course, now they have no electricity, no water, no food. No fuel. Yeah. So this is what is happening. Is the occupation forces decided to carry on something like world war. They don't care, and it is very sad that, really very troubling, that the world kept quiet. Yeah, the world is keeping quiet, and when they say that, but the Palestinians, they started by the attack. Okay, look at the whole thing. Don't look at one small thing. Yeah, look at the whole thing. Then you will be able to judge who is right, who is wrong. So this is a third thing. We need also now the time for anyone who has any skill, those who can maybe produce videos, produce any documentaries to talk about the atrocity that is taking place there, and to let the entire people, the entire society, I mean, here in the UK, to know about it, and maybe other places, other European countries. So this education about this, okay, is so important. So important also to educate our families, etc. Number 5, we also need, we need now to mobilize ourselves to maybe have pressure groups, lobbying, to in order lobbying, maybe write to the MPs, to have a stance, to take a stance, So this is again will have a big role. There will be a demonstration, a big demonstration, inshallah, on Saturday. I urge brothers and sisters, go and attend. And during the demonstration, they can do da'wah, they can distribute leaflets, etc. So these are among the main things that we can do here in the UK. And alhamdulillah, we have a big space here to maneuver. Later on, we are thinking of other stances to do as maybe the leaders of the Muslim community in the UK. We can do something else, inshallah. Yeah.
So don't be disheartened. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا
وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ.
Do not be disheartened. Do not be saddened. Rather understand that this situation that is going through, this is a situation of victory for us.
Yes.
And like Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu said, your dead is not like our dead.
Yes.
Your maut is not like our maut. Your dead are in Jahannam.
Yes.
Our dead are in paradise.
So all these losses, those who passed away, bi'idhnillah, they are shuhada, and the minimum is that they are Muslims, let alone, and maybe some of them are double shaheed, because they were killed. The minimum is under the al-Haddad, destruction, okay, so they alhamdulillah, inshallah, they are among the people of Jannah, and that gives the person kind of condolences. This is the best condolences. Definitely.
Jazakallah khair, barakallah.
Allah barik feek. Jazakallah.
Just a reminder for our brothers and sisters, don't waste your time excessive. Do not do anything excessive. Prioritize your time. Make sure your time is being spent wisely. Make sure you're using your time usefully, and keep the people of Palestine in your dua, and keep the wa'd of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as a source of succor and contentment and peace.
And be optimistic, smile, okay, because we are not defeated.
No.
We are tested.